Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 11th through the 17th of June, 2023. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to take a second to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Libra out there, so just take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. Also, keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that really isn't unusual in a general reading. If you find yourself resonating with the other side of things, just get in where you fit in. As always, Libra, please do not try to put yourself into a reading that is simply not designed for you. All right, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. All right, Libra, you are starting out with the Knight of Swords. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. And you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So fours are always about stability, Libra, and you have two fours in the reverse. So something I feel like has been a little bit destabilizing for you. I do feel like you are attending to this. It might have been something that in the past you were ignoring. It could be somebody that you've been ignoring. But I feel like your focus is shifting. You're shifting your focus to attend to whatever that is. And I feel like it's kind of fast-moving energy as well. Be careful with that because you could be a little bit impulsive in the manner in which you go about this. I do feel that there is a situation that has been bordering on destruction. There's some kind of destructive energy in the background. And I feel like you have a lot that you want to say about this. And you're coming forward very truthfully. Just be sure that as you do that, that you're not impulsive with it. Because I do feel that a lot of you might be going against the flow of what others might be saying or thinking here. There is definitely some communication that's going to be coming forward from your side. And I do feel that there's been a break with somebody. There's been some sort of a break in communication. And I do feel that that's going to be addressed. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Libra's energy. Who is in Libra's energy, please? I feel like whatever it is that you have to say, Libra, it's not inaccurate or untrue, but it might cause an argument in how you say it. So be careful with that. All right, so the person in your energies has the Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with another air sign. This would be another Libra like yourself or a Gemini or Aquarius. We have the Seven of Coins in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so this person is angry. There's anger here. There's a lack of communication. I do feel that they are not, and they could be coming across as not being very honest too. I do feel that they're not investing in this situation. There's a sense here that they feel that maybe they've invested in the past and things have just not panned out. But there's a lack of investment for sure. There's some sort of karmic energy that is running in this person's energy as well. There's something karmic about this. I do feel like they want to communicate, but they're holding back that communication. And I just heard a seething slow boil. So this person is coming across as angry, but very, it's like they're not verbalizing it. Your energy is a little bit on the cold side. So, yeah, there's definitely some distance between the two of you. Like I said, there's a little bit of a break. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Four of Coins in the reverse. Now, this could be one of two things. It could be that the two of you are going to put your guard down and, you know, kind of open up. But it really looks to me like both of you are trying to release this and to let this go. Let's see. There could be somebody having financial issues here as well. There could have been a loss of money that's affecting this connection. Let's see what's affecting the connection. The Ten of Swords, yeah. So this is that ending. There's been an ending here. And there was betrayal in this ending. Somebody may be hitting rock bottom. There's a feeling of abandonment. I'm also seeing somebody is basically playing the victim here. They're playing the victim. They're like a martyr. They feel betrayed. It feels like the person in your energy, but it could be both. I'm seeing that, Libra, you may be receiving signs and symbols, so be open to that because it's going to bring you great clarity. Now, that's within this connection, but also outside of the connection. And there's something to do with that clarity opening your heart, but there's something that's been painful. I feel like this connection has been very painful, but it has, in some manner, it has opened you up. And now you're receiving signs and symbols that are beyond this connection. All right, so let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Definitely what's affecting the connection, though, is there's a sense of abandonment here. There's a sense of betrayal. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Two of Swords. Somebody's reaching a crossroad. There could be a lot of confusion in this. I feel like it's you, Libra. I feel like you've reached a crossroads. You're trying to make a decision. In this connection, it's a bit of a stalemate. It's like nobody's budging. Somebody's heart is very closed. It's a lot of indecision, though. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but there is love here. There is a lot of love here, but it seems like something has occurred that has created just, I heard butting heads, and something has occurred that has created a stalemate. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Knight of Swords here for Libra? All right, we have the Knight of Wands reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, you don't have clarity on something, Libra. There's a lack of communication, definitely a lack of communication, and there's instability. There's been instability in the connection. And there's just a lack of clarity. And that's what's causing you to want to communicate rashly or impetuously. So be careful with that. There's definitely been a break here in the connection. And it looks like it's been a painful break as well. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? Eight of Cups, the Sun in reverse. You may have walked away from this connection. I feel like you're communicating that, though. You're letting someone know that, you know, you're done here. I feel like you're unhappy. Now, if this person walked away from the connection, you're feeling unhappy and betrayed by that. But I feel as if you need to heal, Libra. There's a sense of needing to heal your energy. And I see you walking away from the connection, but not happy about having to do so. In fact, for some of you, there's even some depression that's here. And so you really are needing to heal your energy. It's almost like you feel that because of whatever this is that's looming in the background, that you don't have any other choice but to walk away. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Six of Wands reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. You may have attempted to reconcile with this person and it was unsuccessful. Yeah, and you don't know why. You can't figure out why. So that's where, you know, you're wanting to talk to this person. You're wanting to have a conversation, but you're just feeling like this has been unsuccessful. I can see an attempted reconciliation. It's almost as if you've recognized how important this relationship is to you and you would like to reconcile with this person. You're coming forward as being pretty honest. So I'm not seeing that you've been deceptive here in your energy, but I am seeing that you feel that the reconciliation has failed or that it will fail. It's almost a resignation that you have to walk away from this connection, even though it makes you unhappy. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Page of Cups. King of Wands reversed. Yeah, this person may make promises, but then fail to follow through with the actions. They have an underlying anger in their energy here. I just heard quick to anger. They may approach you, but be careful because they could be manipulating. This person could be very manipulative. Underneath that energy of approaching you, and it would be something very small, is anger. There's some sort of anger that this person carries. And it's very destabilizing to this connection as a whole. Libra, you're feeling like this is a very unstable connection. And it's because there's a karmic element to this person's energy too. This person could be very manipulative. This person could be a cheater. Because I do see the energy of them basically taking their little wand and, you know, spreading that joy around, if you want to call it that. They also have a lack of action. It's like they will, and it's not like they promise you the world. They actually promise you very little, but they give even less. They don't invest in the connection. And I feel like, Libra, that's why you are feeling you have to remove yourself from this. Why is the Seven of Coins in reverse? And you know what? With the shame of it is that with a little bit of attention and care, this connection could actually be very prosperous, it looks like. All right, so we have the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person is being very silent. There's a timeout here in this connection. They're being very silent. They may be presenting themselves as not thinking about the connection or not, which is not true. They may be presenting themselves as not caring, but again, that's not true. They are definitely being silent, though. They're thinking about the connection, but they may appear not to be. They're not investing physically, though, in the connection. They're not taking action. This is somebody who is showing up as a page, so they don't give very much, and most of what they give is in word only. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Justice. Again, there's that sign of Libra. You could be dealing with another Libra. Nine of Cups reversed. And the Four of Cups. Another four. This person is receiving karmic justice. things have not gone the way they want them to go. It looks like the karma that they're receiving is balancing out whatever it is that they have done in this connection. I feel like they are aware of that. This person may be ignoring you, acting like they don't want you, that they don't want anything to do with you. They could be drinking. This is somebody who could be a drinker, but they would drink, it looks like, not going out with friends, but more in solitude. They are trying to balance out their energy. They are looking at the past. This person spends a lot of time looking at the past. But they're receiving karmic justice here. And I feel like they're maintaining silence. They're acting like they don't care. It's a very selfish energy, honestly. And I think they're aware of it. Yeah, so this person may be looking also at options. I see this person, like I said, looking at options. So while they're ignoring this connection with you, they're looking at other options. They may not find what they are seeking in those options, though. All right, and that's actually part of their karma. So part of this person's karma is that while they're sitting there looking at all these other options, they lack the desire that they had for this connection with you. They don't want to tell you that, and they actually are trying to free themselves from this connection by using these other options, and that's part of the karmic nature of what's taking place. This person is a whole bundle of confused. And they actually think that they're in the right to do this, to ignore you, to express displeasure with you, and to look at these other options and ignore this connection. I feel like this, for some of you, could be a divine connection, but they're refusing to recognize it. Wow. That's this is a very selfish person and a very confused person. The truth of it is that they have feelings for you and they want a new start with you, but they're not going to tell you that, and they're not going to act towards it. So, all right, let's look at the connection itself. It's an unstable connection. We have the Devil, sign of Capricorn, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords reversed. This person is very childish as well. Again, they're coming out as a page. They're not stepping up to that king energy. Fire sign energy is here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They just aren't stepping into that energy, and it's because they're harboring anger and dishonesty here. Both of you are feeling a lot of anxiety about this connection. Libra, you are as well. Both of you are. This person is maintaining silence. They're very immature in their energy. They're refusing to step up into a higher energy. Anger is a lot of what's keeping them in that. They do want a new beginning, either with you or outside of this connection. They want love in their life, but they won't do what it takes to get that. They're not even willing to communicate that. I'm also seeing that they don't know what's going on with you, and that causes them a lot of anxiety. They may think that you're out having a good time, you know, that you may be attached to someone else. They may think that you are just out sleeping around, and I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that's some of the thoughts that are going through their head. It's causing them a lot of anxiety. It's a very unstable situation. Now, on your side, you lack clarity about this. You want to speak to this person. You have some things you'd like to say to them, but I feel like you're holding back. Be careful with that. You are holding back that communication, but I do feel that there is an impetuousness in your energy that may cause you to say some things. And they could be very sharp, very sharply worded. And, I do feel that you have to be careful with that. So you choose not to speak instead, to hold back that communication and not to speak. You're containing your energy here. You feel that this is a toxic connection, but yet you are very strongly drawn to this person. But you feel they're toxic as hell. All right, so let's see. The Ten of Swords is what's affecting this. So let's see. Somebody emotionally feels bruised and battered. All right, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. And the Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, this connection makes you feel powerless in a sense, Libra. There's a sense of feeling very defeated here, that you feel extremely unhappy and defeated. So you're walking away from this connection, this unstable connection. Yeah, and you're, I'm seeing something about mechanically, so you're kind of on autopilot. Yeah, it's like you just don't, you don't have any more fight in you for this connection. It's a sense of giving up. A feeling of being defeated and just giving up. On their side, some sort of deception has come out. Yeah, there's some sort of deception that has come out, or they're afraid that it will come out. They're trying to free themselves from some sort of deception and to put an end to deceptive behavior. And somehow this is linked with their silence. So they are trying to heal. They're trying to free themselves from deception. I do feel that there's some deception that has come out, though. And they're not telling you about it. So I don't know if they've been deceptive in other areas of their life. They are being a martyr here. They're playing the martyr. And that's why they're maintaining silence. That's why they're not putting any energy or any kind of investment in the connection, because they're playing the victim. They're the martyr. They're feeling as if you took away from them. And I'm not saying you did, Libra. I'm saying that's how they're coming across. They may also be accusing you of being deceptive, and that you had hidden agendas or hidden motives. I'm not seeing that in your energy. In fact, you're coming across very, very direct. I do see deception in their energy, though. Queen of Swords in reverse is a very deceptive energy. Yeah, so they pretend that they don't want to be with you. They actually think about you physically quite a bit, and they do have feelings. But they're not going to tell you that. So this person is deceptive. They're very deceptive. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Okay, in your outcome, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Hermit. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you are definitely going to contain that impulsiveness as far as communicating with this person. I feel like you would like to tell them a thing or two about themselves, but you're not going to. You're containing yourself, because you're not trying to be toxic either, is what I feel like. So at the end of the week, unfortunately, there's going to be just this weighty, heavy feeling, and you're both feeling it. There's a lot of indecisiveness here. This stalemate and these problems are continuing. I do see a lack of communication continuing as well. And I see you not wanting to argue with this person. You would like to reconcile with them. At this point, Libra, I don't even know why, but, you know, I guess the heart wants what the heart wants, but I see you not communicating. You're not, and it's because you don't want to argue with them. You're not trying to release toxic energy either. And you feel that a reconciliation is just going to be unsuccessful because this person has not really addressed any of these issues. Instead, they're projecting it onto you is what's happening. They're doing some soul searching here about what constitutes real love. So they are doing some soul searching. I do feel that they're looking at other options, but they're not pleased with the way these options are coming forward to them. They're trying to contain their physical desire, and they're holding back communication. But while they're doing all of this, they are doing soul searching. They're trying to figure out things. But it's continuing the stalemate that's present here. And you're both feeling the heaviness of that stalemate. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups reversed. So that's a reconciliation that is stalled. There's love here. There's a stalled reconciliation, and there's unhappiness. I wish I could have given you a more positive reading, Libra. It sounds like you're really going through it. So, yeah, I have to tell you what the cards say, though. Let's get you an oracle card and see if that gives any clarification. Because at this point, I feel like you're unhappy about it, but you feel like you really don't have any other choice but to release this connection and walk away. Okay, so you have number 18. Now that condenses to a 9, so you're close to the end of a cycle here. Your card is Magic Stream. So let's see what that says. All right, everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. So what I'm getting from this, Libra, is that these events, although I can see they're making you unhappy, you're close to the end of this cycle, and these events are flowing through a bigger picture. You have to see the bigger picture. And it's not just about this connection, it's about the bigger picture that's taking place and how this interaction with this person is affecting that greater whole. Because I feel like this is not affecting just you, it's affecting many. And if not now, later. So try to see the big picture in things and understand, Libra, that you are very, very near to the end of this cycle. All right? I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. If you have resonated with this in any way, please hit that like button. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would be ever so grateful. Until I see you guys next week in your weekly reading, namaste.